Hey guys, Michelle Carrier here, and I am going to talk to you today about something very, very important, and that is about expanding your network. I have heard, over the last 2 years, a lot of responses like, I don't know anybody, where do you find people? I don't want to use social media for my business. I don't have any friends on Facebook, or you're just a private person and you don't want to share anything with the world. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. When I first started doing network marketing, I had no idea what to expect, what I was doing. And right before I pushed the join button for network marketing for my company, Unique, I just went through a Facebook cleanse and started deleting people because I wasn't talking to them and it was no point in having them on there. And I had like less than 100 people. Now, all the other social media networks I wasn't even on. It was just Facebook only, and I had less than 100 friends when I started with Unique. So there's a couple of things that you need to take a look at, because when I first started, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to have a network. How am I going to do that with, only less than 100 friends? And there's a lot of things out there on what you're supposed to do, and I didn't even have enough to even build my business from the ground up. So when you're sitting down and you're first looking at your business and how to expand, you really want to think outside of the box. So you can figure out, what it is that you think is going to be catchy. What is it that you're going to be able to do? On here, if you guys have ever seen any of my videos before, you probably think that, I am very outgoing. I absolutely am not. If you would catch me in person, I am extremely shy. I don't like to meet new people when it comes face-to-face interaction. On here, I can do it all day long. I don't know what it is, but it's one of those things that, you have to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. So if you're out to eat and you make that contact with somebody, you have to force yourself to get out of your comfort zone. So let's talk about some of the ways that you can build your contact list. So I know that you're probably thinking of a million excuses, and right now you need to push those excuses aside and you need to try to find solutions on how you're going to build your network, because that is the key on this business, which is why it's called network marketing. Okay? So there is 3 things that I want you to make sure that you are doing. The first thing is, if you go into your Facebook settings or any other social media settings, are you public or private? Because you want to make sure that you are public. You want people to be able to find you. You want people to be able to watch what you're doing, watch you grow. You also want to make sure that your follow button is on, because once you get to 5,000 friends on Facebook, you're maxed out and they're going to be able to follow you and still watch your news feeds and what you have going on. Another thing that you want to make sure that you have done is your Facebook profile picture is of yourself. Guys, I know we love our family. I know we love our kids and our animals and all that good stuff. But when they come to look for you, even think about, you went to high school with a couple of people and they're looking for you, just to get in contact, just to see what's going on. And they type in your name and they can't find a picture of you. They're probably not going to send you a friend request, because there might be multiple Michelle Carriers out there and they're not going to know which one is me if my picture is nowhere to be found. So that is something that's very important. And I know with my company, Unique, you want to make sure that your Facebook profile is of you, because it transfers over onto your website. So that's another thing. So when someone goes onto your website, they're going to see your photo and they're going to know that they found the right place. So that is the first step into starting your contact list. Okay, so the next thing that you are going to want to do is sit down and make a list of 100 friends. Okay, 100 people that you know. This is not 100 people from Facebook only. Think of 100 people and just start writing them down, whether they are family members, if they're friends, if they are from social media, if it's your dentist, if it's your hairdresser. You want to make a list of 100 people, and that is going to be the first step that you are going to go off of. Now, one thing that is really, really important when you're sitting there and you are going down through your list, do not think for them. You have no idea what it is that is on their mind, if they would or would not be interested. There's a lot of people that I have found over the last almost 2 years that I wouldn't have ever expected to do this journey, and they did. So you do not want to think for anybody at all. Also, when you are going down this list, think about it. Are they a stay-at-home mom? Are they working like multiple jobs and they just can't keep up and they need extra work, or, something part-time? There's so many different circumstances out there, and you really want to narrow down what it is that that person could benefit from by doing network marketing. You also want to make sure that you are connecting with these people. Don't just go on and spam the crap out of them, okay? It's one of the biggest things that a lot of people that I have found that are complaining a lot about is a lot of network marketers have become the biggest spammers that there is out there. And if you take the time to connect with somebody and they take the time to know you and you know them and you know why this opportunity would be perfect for them and not for yourself, that is where you're going to make that connection. That is where they're going to connect with you, and they're going to want to trust you and think that you're going to be the best fit for them. So the biggest thing, make sure that you are going into this what I think is best for Unique. All of these different companies have different mottos, but when it comes to like the Unique business, when you go into talking to somebody about the opportunity, don't go into it that you are selling them, okay? You want to go into it thinking, how can I help this person feel beautiful, feel confident about themselves, okay? That is the biggest thing that you can do for them. Now your profile has become your storefront. I do have on YouTube a whole training on just your storefront only. So if you're interested in that, we're just going to skip over this and you can head over to YouTube, Michelle Carrier, and you can find out about your storefront, okay? Now, something else that will go a long way in this company when you are posting on your storefront or your profile page is what we call the storefront. You want to make sure that you are sharing. You are sharing about this. If you are talking about a Coca-Cola, you are going to be talking about why that Coke is so much better than Pepsi. You're not going to give them a link and say, here, order it from Kroger's today, okay? That's not something that you are going to do. You're not going to say, oh my God, go out and get a job for Coke today. Join the Coke team. You're not going to see things like that if you're talking about simple products like that. So make sure that you're not spamming your posts with links, that you're not doing join my team, or the biggest thing that I've seen that I tend to skim right over is, here is my link to my party, order now, okay? They have no idea. What are they going to order? What product should they get? You have to show them, what product is best and why that product is better than any other product that's out there. What makes yours different? What makes them go into their purse and pull out their card and pay for that product, okay, instead of just going to the store? You have to make them realize why that product is the product that is meant for them. Now, thinking outside the box, okay, we're going to think about outside the box a little bit. You're trying to do posts. You want to pull people in. You can get people, post about testers or, different groups that you have, or have makeovers. All of these things is going to help you build your network. even if you are just having the person come over to your house and put it on, if they have an amazing experience with that makeup, how many more people are they going to tell? Even if they personally do not buy, they are going to spread the word for you. And in the long term, that is going to be amazing. Even if you don't get the sale that moment, you might get the sale a month from now, or a month from now, she might have host a party and it like sell $1,000. So you never know. You want to get these products on the people, and that is what's going to help you. Now, say you're in a grocery store and you're walking by a friend that you haven't seen in forever, and you guys are chatting, and she's like, "Oh, Michelle, what are you doing now?" Okay, that is a big pause, okay? I'm not going to say, well, I'm a stay-at-home mom and, I take care of my special needs kid. I'm not going to say that. No, you want to be confident. You want them to believe that what you are doing is as amazing as you feel that you are doing, okay? So I'm going to tell them I own my own business and it allows me to work from home. Now, I'm not going to keep talking about it. I'm not going to spam the crap out of her in person. I don't want them to think, oh, here comes Michelle. She's going to spam us like crazy. Get ready because she's going to talk about makeup. No, they are going to lead the conversation. If she wants to learn more about it, she's going to ask me. If she doesn't, then I'm just going to wait. But if you're not already connected with her on Facebook, you're going to want to connect with them on Facebook. That way, they can watch your journey. You've already kind of put it in there. So now they're going to watch and see what you are going to do. And you never know. Maybe they find out and they're not interested, but they're going to send referrals your way. So there's always a second step out there by building the first step. Now, something that is absolutely amazing that you should make sure that you're doing every single day is challenge yourself to talk to someone daily. There's so many ways that you can do it. Don't go into it being salesy because you don't want to type that first message and them not want to look because they know what it is that you're going to say. So be genuine. If you haven't talked to so-and-so in 20 years, then you need to connect with them and learn about them and let them bring it up. Because while you're talking to them on Facebook, they're going to also get notifications on your news feeds from the way Facebook settings are set up. They are going to see your news feeds. So they're going to see what you're doing, and they're going to eventually have that interest and ask you about what it is that you're doing. Okay, so a couple of ways, and this was the biggest thing. So when I first started my journey, I wanted to expand. And I know with Unique, we are in several countries. And one of the ways that I was trying to get myself into other countries is find something that you love, okay? I loved watching Ellen. I absolutely loved it. So I went over to Ellen's page and I went down through one of her comments, and there was so many ladies and so much positivity, which is what screamed to me. So I went down through and I was like, I'm just going to send one a friend request and see if they accept. You do have to be careful with Facebook on how many people that you friend request, because if you do too many, or if it pops up, are you sure you know this person? You kind of want to stop. And you want to make sure that after a couple of days that you clear out your Facebook friends list. So that was one way that I expanded myself somewhere else. I have no idea who the person was, and I just sent her a friend request and she accepted. And that's a big way that you can get out of your network and expand yourself in other places, is look for it. If you are using like Instagram, you can do hashtags. If you are let's think. Say you absolutely love comic books. So you type in, hashtag comic books, and it's going to give you all of these people that have used that hashtag comic books. And you can go down that list and create friends off of your interests and then connect with them that way as well. So I hope you guys found this useful, obviously. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And you guys have a fantastic day.